Blanket buyers of the internet, what is up? It's me, Becca, editor and certified sleep science coach here at Mattress Nerd. And now y'all know my deal. I'm in the business of giving you unbiased, no baloney reviews on the industry's top sleep products. And today, the next blanket on our review docket is the Nolah Weighted Blanket. Now, you may have seen some of our earlier reviews on different Nolah mattress models or pillows, but today we will be focusing on their breathable bamboo weighted blanket. And in true Nolah style, they killed it, they delivered, they understood the assignment, if you know what I mean. Now, in today's video, I'll go over this blanket's construction, how I felt using it, who it's good for, who it's not so good for. Plus, at the end of the video, I'll be answering some of your frequently asked questions. Now, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's get this slumber party started. Here at Mattress Nerd, we like to talk specifics. So let's get super granular about the construction of the Nolah Weighted Blanket. What is it made of? What does it do? What are the options? Well, let's get into it. First off, you get a double-sided cover made of viscose bamboo. One side is softer and has more of a flannel feel to it. The other side has a silkier satin-like texture. Bamboo is a great material for hot sleepers in particular because it's light, breathable, cooling, moisture wicking, all the good things, and bonus points, it's naturally antibacterial. You can see this gridded stitching design across the entire blanket. Each individual square holds hundreds of tiny glass microbeads and polyester batting fill, giving the blanket its overall weight and allowing the fill to stay evenly distributed throughout. Now, this blanket doesn't come with an outer duvet cover, but Nolah made the option to attach one of your choosing easy by adding these loops along the edges. As for size and weight options, you can choose from 3 weights, 15, 20, and 25 pounds. The 15 and 20 pound options come in a standard size, and the 25 pound option comes in a large size. When picking the right weight for you, we recommend calculating 10% of your body weight. So for example, if you're 200 pounds, 10% of that would be 20, you would pick the 20 pound option. If you are between 2 weights, round up and pick the heavier option. It is so important to pick the right weight for you so that you can experience deep touch pressure, which is arguably the biggest benefit of a weighted blanket. So if you don't know what deep touch pressure is, it's when you apply firm yet gentle pressure to your entire body to relax your nervous system. So think a nice big hug from your mom, or why babies love being swaddled. By relaxing that nervous system, you can release serotonin into your body, and it decreases your overall levels of cortisol, which is our stress hormone. This allows the body to relax, alleviate any feelings of stress and anxiety, and fall into a deeper, more restful sleep. Also, as for care instructions for this blanket, Nolah recommends getting it professionally dry cleaned. They warn against throwing it in the washing machine, or else you can affect the quality of the materials of the blanket. As we continue to break down this blanket, next we're going to explore the feel, which is my personal favorite part. Some look for the X factor, I look for the coziness factor, and this blanket's got it. The minute I put this blanket on my body, I immediately experienced a cooling sensation all over my body. It felt great on my achy old lady knees. As a former athlete who never rehabbed their injuries correctly, I can tell you that that combination of light pressure and cooling sensation on my knees gave me great relief. I'd say the soft flannel feeling side gave me a cozier feel against the body. So if temperature is not necessarily a huge aspect for you, I think you'd particularly like this side. But if you are a hot sleeper or you just prefer a silky smooth texture like satin, this side will be your best bet. I'm almost 6 feet tall, and I was impressed by how well this blanket was able to fit over my entire body. For reference, I tested out the standard 15 pound option, and it had a great even weight distribution from head to toe. But I will say it's not very wide, so just be careful if you are a combination sleeper that frequently moves positions throughout the night. Lastly, the Nolah Weighted Blanket felt light and luxurious on my body. From the feel of the material all the way down to the fact that you couldn't hear or feel the beads inside the weighted insert aspect of this blanket is just a testament to the quality and durability of this product. Moving on to pros and cons, I outlined the best and worst aspects of the Nolah Weighted Blanket to help make your buying decision a little bit easier. Starting off with the pros, this blanket is a great option for hot sleepers. Sometimes hot sleepers can be a little weary about getting a weighted blanket, but in this case, this blanket comes with viscose bamboo, which is great for being breathable, it's moisture wicking, it's cooling, it's a great option if you are a hot sleeper. Moving on to the next pro, this blanket comes in multiple size and weight options, which just makes it accessible to more people and more body types, which I love. Moving on to the last pro, this blanket is dual-sided, which gives it a more personalized feel. That one side, like I said, is silky, it's smooth, it's like a satin. The other side is more like a flannel, it's super cozy. So whatever you're feeling that night, you can cater the blanket feel to whatever is best for you at that moment. Moving on to the cons, this blanket is dry clean only. Nolah recommends getting this blanket professionally dry cleaned and warns against throwing it in the washing machine or else you could damage it. So that just makes maintenance more difficult and more expensive. Moving on to the next con, this blanket only comes in one color option. White. I don't think I have to say much. I'm a spiller. I know that this blanket and I would not get along, especially if I have to go dry clean it. Moving on to the last con, this blanket is super pricey. It retails between $250 and $350 depending on the size and weight option that you get. That being said, we do have exclusive discounts to help make that price a bit more manageable for you. Now I'm going to go over some quick hits regarding Nolah's policies so you know exactly what to expect when you go to buy. Just a heads up, their policies are going to be different for their weighted blankets versus their mattresses, so just be aware of that if you are already familiar with the policies of their other products. Now, this blanket ships for free, can be returned within 30 days of initial delivery, and is covered under a limited lifetime warranty, meaning the company will cover any defects that are not caused by normal wear and tear. To learn more about Nolah's policies, you can read our full written review at mattressnerd.com or in the link in the description below. Now it's time to answer some of your frequently asked questions about the Nolah Weighted Blanket. Let's get into it. Starting off with question number 1, what is the scientific evidence behind weighted blankets improving sleep? So this is Mattress Nerd. We're in the nerd lab right now. So of course, I brought a scientific study to read out for you guys. So, according to a study by the American Academy of Sleep Medicine conducted in 2020, showed that participants who slept under a weighted blanket for 4 weeks were 26% more likely to show a 50% decrease or more in their insomnia severity compared to a control group. Studies also show the effectiveness of weighted blankets for those who experience anxiety, ADHD, or autism spectrum disorders. Moving on to question number 2, do weighted blankets affect blood pressure? Well, got another study for you guys. So studies show people who use weighted blankets typically have lower blood pressure, pulse rates, and pulse oximetry, which are all signs of reduced stress levels. So they're great. Moving on to question number 3, how long does it take for a weighted blanket to work? So typically it'll take 3 to 4 weeks to experience the full benefits and effects of a weighted blanket. Studies also show that after 90 days of implementing a habit, it becomes part of your lifestyle. So just give your weighted blanket a little time to work its magic. If I missed any of your questions, be sure to drop them in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Friends, we have reached the end of this video. If you found it helpful, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. It always helps us a lot. If you are interested in checking out our other reviews on other Nolah products, or you just want to learn more about weighted blankets, we have a bunch of videos here on our YouTube channel, or you can head directly on over to mattressnerd.com, where you'll find tons of in-depth mattress, pillow, and bedding reviews, as well as exclusive discounts, and who doesn't like those? That will all be linked in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. Catch y'all next time. Bye. Blanket buyers of the internet.
I was like, this is not the right script.
I'm like, wait, what? Okay.